Welcome back, my viewer. Thank you so much for tuning in. May God bless you. So, in our last episode, we learned that God calls us to reject corruption or to reject bribery and choose integrity. That's what we learned in our part one. And in our today's message, let's see together or let's discover the real effects of bribery, not just in our society, but in our hearts, on our families, and our relationship with God. Stay with me, my dear viewer, because God's solution is far greater than the world's corruption. Welcome. Many people, including you and me, they think that bribery only affects two people, the one who gives and the one who receives. The one who gives the bribe and the one who receives. But that's not true. Every bribe leaves behind a trail of broken trust, delayed justice, suffering, and lives that may never recover. So let us break down what those effects are in our societies or in our surroundings. Yeah. So we have seen that bribery affects society and it affects the society in many harmful ways. And we will see number one. Number one, bribery destroys trust. How does it destroy trust? When bribery becomes common, people stop trusting leaders, they stop trusting institutions, they stop trusting even systems. Citizens begin to believe that justice and services depend on money instead of fairness. So you see now, we see that it has broken that trust. One thinks that you can only have money so as to have services rendered unto you. That was number one, destroying trust. And my viewer, we see number two, bribery creates injustice. Yes, it does. Bribery allows people with money or connections to receive better treatment. This means others who follow the rules, like you, may be ignored or treated unfairly. All that is done because of bribery. Number three, bribery encourages corruption. Bribery feeds larger systems of corruption, my dear viewer. Once it becomes normal, more people expect bribes to do their jobs. Imagine somebody dressed very well, left his or her house, and went to work, went to job. And you know what? Until she is bribed, she won't attend to you. She will not, or he will not. Making corruption spread through government and organizations. It encourages corruption, bribery. Avoid it. Number four, we see that bribery at the same time, it slows down development. Yeah, it slows down development. Money meant for public services like roads, hospitals, and schools may be stolen or redirected through corrupt deals. This prevents communities from developing properly. Your area remains behind. Your area remains uncivilized just because of bribery. It slows development. And let's look at number 5. Bribery reduces, no, bribery increases poverty. When public funds are misused, when they are misused and services require bribes, poor people suffer the most because they cannot afford to pay. They cannot afford, so they will remain behind always. They will remain lacking, they will remain suffering. This shows us very clearly that bribery increases poverty. Number 6, we see that bribery reduces quality of services. It reduces quality of services. Things like jobs, contracts, or promotions may go to people who paid bribes rather than those who qualified or those who are qualified. This lowers the quality of work in important sectors like healthcare, education, and construction. Yeah, we end up getting maybe buildings which were built through corruption, and therefore they didn't really follow the requirements of maybe laying a foundation, the materials were substandard and all that. And we end up getting buildings collapsing and we lose lives. Yes, because bribery reduces quality of services. Number 7, bribery weakens the rule of law. Bribery weakens the rule of law because if people can pay to avoid punishments, laws lose their value, my viewer. They lose their value, they lose their power. Criminals may escape justice simply because they bribed someone and they get away with it just like that. It is as serious as that. And number 8, we see that bribery damages moral values. Damages moral values. Bribery promotes dishonesty and greed. Over time, society may start seeing corruption as normal rather than wrong. Exactly. That is what happens. And let's see, a simple way of thinking about it. We see that it is like a disease. Bribery is like a disease. It slowly weakens institutions, farms, homes. It harms fairness and affects everyone, even those who do not participate in it. That is what bribery does. So, my dear viewer, I'll still repeat, choose integrity. Choose integrity. Choose honesty. Choose God's path. Choose God's path because what we gain with God is always greater than what we gain through corruption. Remember that. That is why our God is very much against bribery and calls upon us to be honest in everything that we do. He doesn't like bribery at all. He doesn't like corruption. Seek for God's favor, my dear viewer. Thank you so much for watching me. May God keep on upholding you. May God bless you as you choose to walk in His path. And remember to choose God's favor. Say no to bribery. Say no to corruption. In the mighty name of Jesus, I believe and I trust. So till I see you in my next video, if you're new here, my friend, remember to like the video, to share, leave a comment, and please consider to subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.